Hi everyone. This is my first YouTube video and this is like super awkward. I just got a text. But I've been wanting to do a YouTube video for a little while and the Coachella lineup just dropped and so many people know that I went to Coachella last year, so they're asking me a bunch of questions and I decided to just do a video about it, like how to get tickets, where to get tickets, and all that. My shirt says "Save the Music." Oh, I'll have to figure out how to like flip it. But this is gonna be super informal. um, so yeah. So basically, I guess I'll just go through the different things. So Coachella is in April. It's 2 weekends. The lineup is the same each weekend. So like all the artists that are headlining and all the artists that are performing. So Beyonce, Eminem, like The Weeknd, Miguel, like all of those, they're all performing both weekends. So you can pick a ticket for either weekends. They only sell weekend passes, so you can't get like a Friday pass. You have to get the whole thing. The way that they sell the tickets is they have a pre-sale and they have a regular sale, and it's all on the website because people keep asking me like, where do you buy tickets? And I never thought about it like I guess if you didn't really like know, you wouldn't know where to get them. You'd think that it would just be like kind of like word of mouth, but like you can get them on the website like Coachella.com. I always suggest that people like follow Coachella on Instagram and do post notifications because they post on their Instagram like when they're selling them. But I actually just looked and they're selling them on Friday. But okay, wait, back up. So Coachella tickets are sold twice in the year, okay? So it's in April. So like this April, like in a couple months, in 4 months, is when Coachella is for both weekends, consecutive weekends. Pre-sale is on sale in June of last year. So like I went to Coachella in April last year. Then 2 months later, pre-sale was in June. And the great thing about pre-sale is that you can do a payment plan. So it's like $60 a month or something. And the tickets in total are usually like $425. This year they're $429. But you can do a payment plan. So it's way less per month instead of just paying all up front. But you can't do that in regular. That's the difference between them. Also, another difference, very huge, and I applaud Coachella for their marketing, but very big is that like the lineup isn't dropped until January. Today it was dropped. It's January 2nd. Well, now it's January 3rd, but on January 2nd is when they dropped the lineup. So I bought my tickets in June and I didn't know the lineup. I mean, I knew Beyonce because like Beyonce was supposed to go this past year, but she was pregnant, so she was confirmed. But like all these people who were buying the tickets, and I think someone said once, and like someone can correct me on the comments or something, that they sell like 75% of their tickets during pre-sale or something. So like a lot of the tickets go. So that's pre-sale. Pre-sale, you can do the payment plan. You don't have to, and then you don't know the lineup, so you're kind of just like, it'll be lit, you know, and it is. So regular sale is after they drop the lineup. So they dropped the lineup yesterday, which was Tuesday, January 3rd. I mean January 2nd. So then I just went online and I looked, and they said that they're gonna release the regular sale tickets on Friday, January 5th, and it said noon, so it's probably noon PST, Pacific time. You know what I mean? PST. So that's when the rest of the tickets go on sale. They go really fast. So this past year, I bought tickets on regular sale, and it was very stressful. Like, I like was stressed. Like, I was just like, it's gonna happen, but like, we gotta get through this stress first. But, yeah. So I guess I'll get to that. So once you actually go to the site, um, you um you would like I suggest you go onto the site right before like noon, like or like 3 p.m., whatever time zone it is, like time it is, like for you, and go on before. And then like you have to click like to go into the website. Like you have to click another link. I'm sorry, I'm like burping. You have to click another link and it'll take you into this queue. You have to have good Wi-Fi. My friend bought tickets and he got his really quick. I didn't have good Wi-Fi, so I had to be like stressing about my tickets. But you can open multiple like tabs and just have like multiple tabs opened up and just have them all in the queue, because like there's like this little, and they mentioned this all on the website on Coachella.com. But there's like this little man that's at the end of the screen and he'll walk, and when he gets to the end, that's when you open up and it'll like chime or whatever and like give you an option to buy tickets. Um so yeah, I mean that's the only stressful part, because like some people, if you're on Twitter, like you'll see some people get them right away and some won't, and it's just like stressful because you're like, crap, are they gonna run out? And like usually when it's regular sale, you're like, crap, like this is my only chance. I mean, besides like buying resale, which they might upcharge, and like if you don't live in California, like you want to have the tickets right then because then you can buy your flight. But it's super stressful. So my experience last year for Coachella 2017, I bought mine regular sale. So I bought mine I think the lineup dropped, and then the next day like they had the tickets, or it was like really quick after. It might have been still a Friday though, but it was quick. And my friend and I went online, and I didn't know much about it. And then one of my friends who goes like all the time, he kind of told me like all the ins and outs. He was like, make sure you have your Wi-Fi. You can try on your phone. You can have tabs open on your phone. You can have tabs open on your desktop. Like just don't refresh. Like I had my Mozilla, I had my Firefox, and I had my Safari open. I was ready like. But he was saying, because I wanted to go weekend one, but he was like, well, like you should do weekend two because like weekend one goes fast. And I'll get into the details of the different weekends too. I forgot to talk about that, sorry. But so I lost my train of thought, sorry. But so my friend and I were both online. She was at work. I was sitting in my room, and I had all my tabs open. I didn't have that. I think I had like 3 each or like 5 each or something. 5 for weekend 1 and 5 for weekend 2. And then the whole time I was texting my friend who already had his ticket. So he was like, just make sure you open it. And, like, just stay in queue. So I stayed in the queue. I think it probably was like an hour and a half or something. And it was like just stress. It might have been 2 hours. Like I don't know. It just was a long time of like stressing about getting tickets or not. And so what happened was my friend who was at work getting her tickets, we had decided, because I was like, send me a screenshot of how far we were sending screenshots of how far our little guy had walked. Because it's like, he walks across like this little thing. And hers was farther. And I was like, crap, yours is farther. Like, and I was like, how about like whoever gets on first, they just buy 2 tickets and we'll Venmo. Don't you love Venmo? So that's what we decided. So we decided that. And so I kind of was just like, dang, she's going to get there first. So she got there first. And then she told me that the tickets had sold out. And I was like, what? And I was like, holy crap. Like, I was like, no. Like, because when I decide I'm going to do something, it's going to happen. So I was like, we're going to Coachella. I don't know how we're going to go, but it's going to happen. So I was like, so weekend 1 had completely sold out, and then she said weekend 2 was also sold out, and I was like, I don't know, like, I was like, so I started going to StubHub, and I was starting to stress because I was like, crap, like, resale's like $600, like, it's like, the tickets are $425, so it's like, that's a lot more, but I was like, crap, but we have to go, and I was like, but that's so much, and I just kept going back and forth, and then, so I never have my sound on my laptop, but I had it on, and I hear this chime. And I'm like, what is that? And I open it up, and it had opened up to like the end. And I was like, I mean, I know that she said they're sold out, but I might as well try. So I opened it up, and there were still tickets. And I was like, so her queue had put her to a place that had no tickets. But I guess like the way that they do it, it's like random or whatever. I don't know. I don't know coding much, but like I know it's a lot to it. But I literally bought those tickets so quickly. I typed in my address so quickly, and I just didn't even say anything to her. And then, like, probably like 30 seconds, 20 seconds later, it was very quick. I was like, I got the tickets. She was like, what? And I was like, I got the tickets. She was like, how? And I was like, girl, it's done. We're going. I sent her a screenshot, and she was like, I don't understand. I was like, I don't know. Like, it was God. Like, I mean, I think it was a God. It was God. But yeah, so I got the tickets. So that's also a message. Don't give up. Don't give up ever. And so the difference between weekend 1 and 2, I don't know much about the difference because I've only been weekend 2 and I loved it. From what I've heard is that weekend 2 is less people. Coachella brings about like, I think the link said 250,000 people or something. And like that's how many tickets they sell, and it's just like I'll put the accurate facts under there. But it's a lot of people, so a lot of people go weekend 1. Weekend 2 has less people. Weekend 2, as my friends say, is all about the music because weekend 1's all about the parties. That's when like they have all the parties, like the pool parties, and like you'll be like at a party and then run into like Rihanna or something, and like all these different brands have parties and there's different pop-ups. That's weekend 1. Weekend 2 is all about the music. That's usually when they bring out more, like, according to my friends, is when they bring out more guest appearances, like more surprise appearances. I had a great time weekend 2, but it's also key to have a great group of friends because the vibes were so right. We had people who had gone before, like they were veterans, so like I don't know about you guys, but like sometimes I like to kind of like not have to plan everything, and I didn't have to plan anything, like because they had gone before and they were like, okay, we have to go at this time because it's gonna be hot and like we should go here, and then they made sure we were always hydrating because it's 1,000 degrees. But I think the last day it was like 105 or so. I don't know. It was hot. It was like really hot. But they were like, okay, like we mapped out what we're doing and we stayed as a group, and like if you wanted to go something else you would go, but like it was like very organized and I love them. I'm gonna go back with them. um but yeah, I went weekend 2 and I had a great time. But again, it's all about the crew. It's all about like the vibes. Like you want to just be chill, like you don't want to stress. Like everyone at Coachella is so relaxed. um I've been to other festivals. Well, I've only been to like one other festival. I've been to Made America, and I like music festivals, but like Coachella is so much bigger, and there's just it's so diverse. Like there's so many different artists, and like there's art installations, and there's food, and like I don't know. I think they do a great job. Y'all do a great job. The curation's great. Sometimes your favorite artist will be at the same time. That's the only thing that I like have a complaint about. Like, come on, guys. Like, but obviously they can't please everyone. But like, come on, guys. Anywho, what else? I did not glamp or camp. We stayed at an Airbnb or a home away. Um, we stayed. I think there was 8 of us, and we drove there. Parking free. The parking is free. Um, uh, we didn't have as much dust. Everyone was talking about how dusty it gets. And like you have to have a bandana, but I didn't really notice that much dust. But maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I was just like having such a good time. But what else? I can't think of anything else. Yeah. So tickets go out on Friday, this Friday, the 5th. Be ready. And it's great. It's so much fun. Definitely go to artists you've never been before. That's like the way that I like always discover artists. I go to festivals, or like I listen to listen to playlists, but like, it's so much cooler to see like these artists in person and see how they kind of like perform. Like who did we say? We saw Tove Lo, and I never had really like I'd heard Tove Lo songs, but like seeing her in person, I was like, she's dope. Like I need to listen to her all the time, and that's the way I like discover music. Like it's dope to like experience things like that. Oh, another thing. I knew there was more. So I covered the parking. The parking lots are free. Um, so how did we get there? So I, my friends and I, we flew into LAX and drove. We rented a car to India, which is this technical city that Coachella's in, but you can just call it Coachella. Like, I think if you type it into Google, it'll still come up. Either way, India or Coachella. Like, you can type in both. Coachella Festival. But we then we drove down, and it's like a 2 hour drive. It's not bad, like if you're with your friends or whatever. Um, but Another essential. I keep forgetting. Ooh, flying there. Food. I did food, huh? I'm gonna think of it again. Watch, and then I'm gonna have to do another section. But um, yes, it was really hot. I outfits. I like can't believe girls who wear boots. I wanted to wear sandals. I mean, I wear sneakers, but like I'm like when I see pictures of people like looking all cute in the boots, I'm like, wow. But it's great for like festivals though because you can like walk around things and like you won't mess up anything. But like I was trying to have the least amount of clothes on possible. My first day, I think I wore tights. Like they were cute because they had sunflowers on it, but like I'm like, I can't believe I wore tights. It was like 97 degrees. The last day, I literally just wore shorts and a tank top, like a band, one of those tube top thingies. Hot. Um, what else is essential? What have people been asking me? I gotta look. Um, I don't. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, okay. This is a question I get all the time, and like, someone please like correct me because I am almost certain I know that it's right, but like not completely certain. So there's three tier. There's two different kinds of tickets that you can purchase. There's general admission, which I keep mentioning is 425 or 429 this year. VIP is 1,000. It's 999. The difference is, so I don't think I'll ever really buy the VIP tickets because I don't think any of my friends will all buy it. Like I want my whole friends to be there, but it's also kind of a tease because VIP there's like a VIP like parking lot which is closer, which is great, and you can get out quicker. And there's VIP like sections of the beer garden, or there's a lot of VIP little sections, and then there's like a couple of stages that have like a VIP like section in the front. It's like the pit, not the pit, but like you know what I mean, in the front where you're closer to the stage. I don't feel the need to be that close to the stage because I'm really big on vibes. Like I really don't have to like see much. Like I don't have to be super close. Like I just like vibing with everybody. Like like it's cool. Like you don't have to be super close. I don't want to have be packed. I want to be able to move around and like breathe. And like towards the front, it's a little too hectic sometimes. But VIP is the parking. I think they have a beer garden. Like again, all this information is on the website. But and then someone was asking me about the artist pass. So the artist pass, I think that the VIP is like a teaser. It's like a tease for the artist pass. Like it's like you want to be the artist. You want to be with the artist like behind the scenes, but you're not. Like and you pay $1,000 and you're close, but you're not with them. But like artist pass are for the artists, and it's like the access that they have. They're over here like getting chauffeured on golf carts and like going right backstage, and you're over here like seeing them do it. Like like I would rather just find someone who has artist pass, but they're not. You can't really sell them. I think I looked on Reddit and people try to sell them. I think that's silly because they're free. Like why are you doing that? But again, correct me. I think they're free, but I'm not sure. So maybe I'll like correct it somewhere. But artist pass, yeah, dope. Like for example, like you see like an artist and you're like, oh my God, like I went to high school with them. Like, hit them up. They might have some tickets. I mean, don't hit them up for like, that's annoying to hit them up out of nowhere. Be like, hey, I see you're performing at Coachella. Can I come? But like, like you never know. Um, so that's dope too. Um, Again, I went weekend too, so I didn't really go to any of the parties, but like a lot of them are like you have to be on the guest list or like whatever. But it's cool because you'll be like schmoozing with like Jeremy Scott, or you know Beyonce might walk through. I would literally die because I love her. But yeah, long story short, I'm super excited for Coachella 2018. I'm really hype for Beyonce and Destiny's Child. Like I've seen Beyonce a bunch of times, but like the potential like reuniting like reunion, sorry, the potential reunion. Super exciting. I'm so excited to see like some artists that I've like always wanted to see in concert, but like I can do it all in one. That's what I love about festivals because you can like see so many different things and like you don't have to go to everything and like like concerts you stand there, like they're cool, but like this is like a mini concert and it's just like the best environment. Like everyone's just like so happy to be there. The artists are so happy to be there. Like you can feel the passion in the air. It's so dope. And you're like at this dope like area, like you're in this dope spot and there's just mountains everywhere and it's just so clear. It's so beautiful. Like everyone around you is beautiful. Everything's beautiful. Everyone's beautiful. Like it's just great. Like it's great. So, I hope this helps. Have fun. Bye.